Welcome to the video on how to create a foundation chain. Now, if you're just starting out with crocheting, you're going to need to learn how to do a foundation chain because most of the beginner patterns like Afghans and dish towels and anything like that that starts and is basically a flat pattern or a flat project is you're going to create a foundation chain. And what it is really just a series of slip knots. All right? So without further ado, let me get my big yarn and my big hook and I'll show you how to create the foundation chain. All right, so here we are. In order to start, you're going to create a slip knot at the end. Now there's a lot of ways to do this. What I do is basically I just take my short end on one side and I have my working end on this side and I just, fold them over like this. All right, so that's all I'm doing. I take the short end. Let me give myself a little bit more room. Okay, that's it. And what I do is really, I pinch where they connect and I just pull up a loop with a short end, and then that's it. Okay, I'll show you that again. All I do is I twist it, okay, and then I'm gonna pinch where they connect, and I'm gonna just take my other hand and pull up a loop in there. All right, and then I'm going to put my hook through. I'm going to take that little short end and give it a little tug, and now it's nice and snug. All right, so let's go. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to be using your working end, not the short end, because you're not going to get very far. But you're going to take your working end and you're going to yarn over, all right, just like that. And I like to hold on to the little tail, and you're just going to turn the hook a little bit to make it easier. And you're going to pull through that first loop. And that's it. Okay? So I'm going to, and I'm holding this with my finger, I'm going to yarn over. Sorry, I'm out of vision. Turn my hook a little bit so it makes it easier and just pull through the hook. Okay? Now once you get the hang of it, you can do it really quickly. But we're just going to go nice and slow, okay? So now we've got two loops, okay? 1, 2. I'm not counting this first one. So I'm going to yarn over again. And I'm going to turn my head just a little bit so I can pull through, okay? Let's do it again. Yarn over. Now, the reason I turn my hook is because if I go like this, you see how it's hard to get through that second thing? So I like to just tuck it. It's almost like tucking your chin under for a turtleneck. All right, and there we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and we're just going to continue on. Your patterns will say how many chains to start with. Usually, sometimes it'll say a multiple of 2 plus 3, but I don't want you to worry about that right now. You're just going to continue making these, which are basically slip knots. All right, and that is how you make a foundation chain. Okay, and that's the front of it. And it's the back. It has these little loops type of that, like these little humps. Okay, and that is how you make your foundation. All right, I'll see you in the next video.